Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.
Good evening and welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza. And tonight only deathmatch thumb wrestling. I'm your host Bamba, and with me as always is Samurai.
Welcome to the jungle.
Nice. And Backwater.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be in the jungle.
Glad to hear it.
We got fun and games. So tonight, as always, we're going to have three subjects, and try and say that 3 times real fast after 7 Red Bulls. It doesn't work very easy. First subject is from Brad in Sanford.
Ooh, Connecticut?
Finger painting and printing. So the difference is his question is it hard to paint a finger? That was a joke. I'll pause for laughter.
Isn't it finger?
No.
Is it hard to paint a finger?
Is it hard to paint a finger?
Now that could be 2 ways.
It's probably hard to
literally painting a finger.
That would be difficult.
Like on paper,
Yeah,
which
like-
there's an art show, Artbeat, I think,
Ooh.
on this channel that I've seen before.
I feel your beat.
Like the beat of the drum. So you know he could like paint a finger, like literally a finger. So this is what it'd look like. Or
What if he did a painting of a fingerprint?
That would be cool.
holy,
Whose fingerprint would he use? Do you think that if he just created a random
What-
fingerprint,
yeah.
that somebody in the world would have that
it
fingerprint?
would be.
This is the type of thing we should be talking about on this show.
Okay.
That right there.
Okay, let's talk about it then.
What if he painted 5 different fingerprints and then they ran it through a police computer, and then it turns out those 5 people were all
Dead.
murderers or dead?
Dead.
Even better.
And he killed them.
Yep.
They call him the
And you know
fingerprint
what?
painter. We should copyright
When they,
this.
when they went,
I think we just wrote a book right there.
when they went to their houses,
Yeah.
he had actually painted his own fingerprints on things around the house.
And people
To be
didn't know
caught?
it.
Hey, Bamba,
Huh.
I think I just saw your mind officially get blown when I just said that. Smoke came out of your ears.
It's like the input jack being on the bottom of the iPhone. Anyway, so painting a finger, that was good, you guys.
Cool.
Seriously, that
That
was
was
good
deep.
television. You guys at home, that was free.
That was.
Free.
You're welcome.
We'll
And I
never
would like
ever
to
be able.
here, right there. I'd like to commission an artist to actually paint my fingerprint.
That'll be the book cover. Brad has to pee. What? What does that mean? I don't know what. Warning. Warning. The warning. Baby Jesus, we forgot the warning. Pause for warning.
Please do not operate.
While listening to podcast.
Warning, if you are listening to the audio version of Off Constantly, do not operate a motor vehicle. The rapid changes of topic combined with the lights of oncoming traffic has been known to cause seizures.
Thank you.
And remember, NMTV cares. So, thank you for that wonderful warning, whoever read it this week. I think it was Angelina Jolie Abbey from Sanford,
They
Minnesota.
look exactly
So,
the same.
fingerprint printing. This week I had to get fingerprinted.
Why?
Hey.
I
You let
know.
that happen?
I didn't really have a choice.
Oh my gosh. For
No.
your new bank scan stuff?
No, it was for a friend of mine that's going through an adoption process that they need to do. I'm still trying to figure out why the background check had to be on me, but I'll go with it. I think it's because he put me as emergency contact and I'm Mexican. So they're going to fingerprint me. So
Well,
to do
hola.
this, we had to go to the Anoka County Jail.
No, been there before.
Well, let's talk about that.
Oh, where'd you park?
I don't even know. He drove, so.
Oh.
did you get parked in the impound lot or?
No.
Okay.
They just took me straight to the jail.
Let's just say meth doesn't sell itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it does, but you have to have somebody to
What are
facilitate
we-
that sell.
Is there something wrong? Hard 15. Okay, so what they do then is they have a sheriff guy come in there, and they still do this like they did in 1910 there. You put your hand on ink, and then he like takes, he's got black rubber gloves on, which freaked me out. I didn't
Yeah.
even know they had such a thing.
Because then they don't show the marks, maybe.
Well, I don't know if like, but he like did each
Yeah, this-
finger, and then like rolled each finger.
What about this? What
Huh.
if they were to make gloves? On the outside is all ink, and so when you press down, because your fingerprints are a little bit raised.
You at
They'll
home,
be
that is
thin
two
gloves. Those have to be some thin
unbelievable
gloves.
ideas.
Yeah,
all
that
in
wouldn't
one.
work. That wouldn't
But
work.
see, then your fingers
I
don't get dirty.
retract that idea.
Thank you.
Or what if they put someone else's fingertips on the gloves, so when you, with the ink,
That's in a movie.
Feel
you
like that's been done.
okay.
I think like
Fingerprint.
Ocean's
Or
12.
what if you grabbed onto a ball
Okay.
and they burned your fingerprints off?
I think there is also.
think that's
one
also
where
happened to
somebody
somebody.
No, there
burned
isn't.
their
Look at this pen and tell me. It's
That
gone.
has never been
The
done.
flash just erased your memory.
Oh, Men in
So,
Black.
we have an email from a viewer coming in. I can hear it.
Ooh, she rolled right in.
Look at that.
That's skill.
Fancy.
Ooh,
She like floated like a ghost. Was that a ghost?
classic. This one's for later.
For later?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have the other email possibly that might have to do with the subject we're talking about? There it
Oh,
is again.
she rolled right in
Okay,
here.
Woo!
She rolled right in here.
I think it's amazing we were able to skip ahead in the future
Ooh.
and have someone email us a question. Never came. See? Here, let's all look at it. Here we go. Flash forgotten.
Oh.
So
What'd
we
you
have
just
an
say?
email.
Oh, we do have an
Where did
email.
that come from? It's
Weird.
Mother.
This is from Mother.
Mother Teresa.
Yes.
Okay,
Is
now
there?
you've offended somebody else.
Oh, sorry. My
Please
bad.
don't send me your emails.
Is there a correlation between preschool finger painting and a life of crime?
Yes.
I agree.
Clearly,
Let's just leave it at that. Yes.
Great question.
I love the complete brevity we dealt with that email with. I'm not going to add anything more. That was fun.
We'll leave it at that.
Listen to this one.
Yes. End of
Okay.
discussion.
Subject number 2 comes from Dave from Bauer, Wisconsin.
Woo!
Oh, poopy. Xenophobia, also known as the fear of aliens. The question is, does xenophobia mean that there's a fear of the movie Aliens?
Ooh.
Or would that be like, would you be doubly scared of it because it has aliens and it was a scary movie?
No, it doesn't mean that.
But I'm asking you, if you were a xenophobe,
I am.
did the movie Aliens scare the hell out of you?
I haven't seen it.
Why are we talking so quiet?
Well, she hasn't seen it because she is scared of aliens, I'm
Oh.
guessing. Or she hasn't seen it because it came out like 30 years ago.
30 years ago? Nice non-reaction. Okay, so hopefully the TV studio has insurance. Eric, sorry about that. So, fear of the movie Alien. Does
Yeah, well then, okay. Are you also scared of the original Alien?
I am scared of it.
Or Aliens 3?
As scared of that
Are
too.
you scared of Prometheus?
As scared of
No.
that.
Prometheus isn't an alien.
It is.
It is a prequel to Aliens.
Well, oh, duh.
Isn't he a Greek
Did I
god?
just-
Oh, duh.
Spoiler, if you're watching the show and don't want to know that Prometheus was the prequel to Aliens, rewind your television set and look into this.
And stop listening to your podcast.
And don't listen to your podcast anymore right now.
Warning.
Warning. Okay. What were we talking about?
Talking about if you're scared of the movie Aliens and or not or whatever. With xenophobia, like, are we scared of the movie Prometheus? Are
Yes.
we scared of
We're still talking about
My
that.
Stepmother
No.
is an alien? Or are we done talking about this?
I think we should be.
Okay,
'Cause
cross it
that
off.
horse is dead. And we got a hard
Get that
15
pen.
tonight, so.
Cross it off. Done.
Did Predator have xenophobia?
We're
I thought we were done talking about xenophobia.
I don't
We're
want.
done talking about. Okay, but that's
It's a
the last
serious
question.
issue. It's a
that
serious
it is.
issue.
Did the Predator have
Okay, fine.
xenophobia? Because obviously there was movies based on it.
No, because he actually.
People are
sought
scared of
out-
aliens. It's a
Yes.
hard life.
But are you being an alien or being scared of them?
Being scared of aliens. You
Okay.
never know when they could
What
come.
about Predator? I mean, wasn't technically Predator an alien?
I don't know that movie. And aliens are predators.
I accidentally.
Not all aliens are predators.
I accidentally showed her an episode of Mork from Mork. Or Mork and Mindy.
Mork for Mork.
She literally would not leave the bathroom. She was so terrified.
I know, but see, here's the
Guys.
thing.
And she. Had to do
My
it.
Uncle Miguel is an alien, and he doesn't want to hurt anybody. He just wants to work.
But he's Mexican.
Yeah?
So he's that kind of alien.
He's an alien.
A legal alien.
No, a legal alien. INS. Stay away.
Isn't it MS?
No, I think it's ICE now, isn't it?
Ice off.
ICE off. Well, that's what we should have went with that.
Wow, we should have. What's the next subject?
All right, next subject is,
Nice.
before we get to it, we got W with the Soil Minute.
Oh, soil it
Soil
up.
Minute is coming, so we're going to listen to Dave, or W, talk about the Soil Minute.
Hope it's about worms.
Dave, let's do the Soil Minute, or Jay, let's do the Soil Minute dance. I don't know if you noticed, but Jay just started working nights, so he's like a dead fish. Literally, look at him right now.
Eat the.
Looks
Okay,
small.
W,
Hey.
Soil Minute.
Welcome to Off Constantly Soil Minute. I'm D.W. Bauer, a licensed professional soil scientist, nothing but the finest for this show. With me is standout athlete, sophomore Abby Sanford. And we're going to tell you, well, actually, I'm going to tell Abby about the Anoka Sand Plain. Now, you live on the Anoka Sand Plain.
I do.
You do. And the Anoka Sand Plain is fantastically interesting because it's a giant plain of sand. It's just like what it sounds like. Now, there's different soils in there. Like, for example, I live on the Zimmerman fine sand, which is pretty nice. Bamba, he lives on the lino, it's lino sands. It's somewhat poorly drained. Don't tell him, he'll be embarrassed. And then Samurai, she lives by some rifle muck. You kind of saw, she's not a good character. So anyway, the Anoka Sand Plain was this giant area that formed in front of the glaciers when they were melting, and this is where all the sand ended up. Just constant, gentle meltwaters, braiding out nice, deep sand for a huge area, most of Anoka County up into Princeton. And that's what we live on. So that's why there's so much sand and so many ants.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, the Anoka Sand Plain. It's underneath us right now, and that's your Soil Minute.
Thank you.
Thanks for draining wetlands, Blaine.
Yes.
Way to put up them housing developments.
Drain your wetlands.
I'm so
No,
confused
don't
when he
drain
was talking
your
about that
wetlands.
sand plane because I'm thinking, is it a plane made of sand? That's some
How would that
crazy
even hold together?
plane.
I
Go
mean,
right through the bottom.
And wouldn't you be nervous flying in it? Because
I would be
I'm already
terrified.
nervous in
That
an
kind of
aluminum
plane.
airplane, and that's
I
light.
know. When you get sand in your
Have you ever held a
Pants?
bucket of sand? That's really heavy.
never.
An entire plane
I
made
have
out
a
of
fear of buckets of sand.
it? So you have
Sandman's
sandophobia.
coming.
What's that?
Sandoxylophobia.
There probably is an actual name for fear of sand.
Sandman.
Can you imagine if someone had that and they fell asleep and you drag them into
you
the
pat
middle of
them
the
in
beach
sand?
and set them in the middle of it as they were sleeping on a mattress
Have you-
and then have them wake up, they would die.
Isn't there
They
those?
would wake
I
up
know.
screaming, "Ooh!" So
Have you ever played the game where you pack people with sand?
pack people with sand.
It's not
This
actual.
sounds
It's just
like a game a serial killer comes up
Yes.
with.
It's
Yeah.
it's just a,
Did Dexter
it's like a
teach you this?
sleepover. Make them sink.
Put the cement shoes on. So speaking of that, that's a good segue to our next subject.
Good versus evil.
Good versus. See, when you say things like that, it helps if it were louder. So
Good versus evil.
Thank you. I'm Bane. The question that we have comes from Jason.
Hassan.
Jason, great name from Wall.
Drug, South Dakota.
Wild Drug, South Dakota. Do you prefer in the movies to see a very ugly evil person, such as Voldemort, fight a very good-looking person, such as Harry Potter, or do you prefer to have the villain and
Want me to help?
hero be the same? You could
Same
try,
in
but
looks?
since there really isn't an email and I'm making it up as I go along, it wouldn't. Actually, that could have been interesting. So, what do you guys prefer? Ugly, ugly, or ugly, beautiful?
Well, there's never ugly.
I appreciate a hot villain,
A hot villain. Like, so they have to be.
like Voldemort. He's so good looking. I love that snake.
Am I thinking of the same person?
What? Who are you?
Voldemort's good looking?
Yeah.
First
you
of all,
thinking?
how are you able to say his name? Secondly,
I ain't no
That's
muggle.
right.
That's not what I heard. Oh. I saw your status on
I ain't
Facebook.
gonna touch this.
That's what she said. The status on Facebook changed from...
You think I have a status?
Yes. I
You
saw
think I
it.
have a Facebook?
It was Muggle. Or now it's Muggle. What was it before? Unmuggled? What's a non-Muggle?
Harry, you're a wizard.
Yes.
You're a wizard.
Oh, a
Harry.
wizard. That's what you were. You were a wizard.
No, I was a witch.
That's so wizard, Annie.
Cry witch. That's how you say my last name.
Cry witch?
Yeah. The W sounds like a B. The B sounds like a W.
Okay.
You want me to write it?
Oh, yeah, that hurts. I had to
Okay.
think there. So, you prefer hot
I think that makes it interesting.
versus... Well, like, what about Vader and Luke?
Vader's hot.
Totally. And Bamba, Samurai?
Especially
Bamba's
at the end
hot.
of that third one.
Obviously. What?
No, I just made it.
I want to hear
Those are
it because
even
you've been like
better.
sleeping
Embarrassing
for
it's on
the
TV.
whole taping.
I
today.
am fully vested in
Who
this.
are you?
I know you are,
episode.
but
Who is this guy?
I don't know. He hasn't been here all night.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh!
I made a joke about
Voldemort.
So hot.
Well, now that I've seen him, I feel a little funny.
You know, I think we should pull up Tom Riddle. He's the real hot one.
Who?
Oh my gosh.
Bane? It's
Well,
you. You
I
know
wanna
what?
See it.
Oh,
I wanna
yeah.
see
He wants
it.
to hold it up. Okay. So now, hard
Change
15 minutes. We've
orientation.
wasted 3 minutes.
Here we go.
There we go. You could like expand it to make it look bigger.
It is, and that's what she said.
Walked into that one.
I didn't paint my nails for this, guys.
So, do we have any emails coming in
Yep.
from
Voldemort.
Voldemort? This is from Voldemort?
Yes.
Okay, so
Ooh!
here we go. Here we
I
go.
swear we've had this one.
Okay.
This is for you, whoever you are. I'm a roller girl whose skates have been fused to my feet. Does that make me good or evil?
Well, it depends on how you use your roller powers. I mean, I swear there must have been some Marvel superheroes that were like roller skating. If there's Silver Surfer, there
In the
was probably
60s,
some sort of a
70s, yeah,
roller
I'm surprised that didn't catch.
superhero.
What would they be
Yeah,
called?
What would be the enemy to somebody with roller skates?
Somebody with
An oily person.
Jawbreakers.
a jawbreaker.
Because if you're roller skating, you don't want jawbreakers on the cement.
Okay.
Well, are we in a rink or are we at a beach?
Well, that's the problem. Is that
We can roller
anytime you
skate
want
at
to
the
get away
beach.
from
Hello, the roller skating Jesus dude at Venice Beach. You've never seen him?
I was just there.
He wears the
too.
rope. Fletch did a shout out to him, and Fletch lives.
it's just flat.
Fletch!
Yes.
Yeah, him!
You have no idea what I'm
I
talking
know.
about.
Like all you'd have to do is run into sand to get away from a roller skating superhero.
Interesting.
There is that, which is probably why there wasn't ever any real roller skating superheroes.
I gotta look that
You
up at
guys,
some
I don't
point.
believe it.
So this is going nowhere.
I
I would
know.
like
Hey.
to
Yeah.
either, what are we at for minutes here? 14 and a half. So that gives me about 33 more seconds to keep
Oh.
talking.
Nice. How about a song?
Okay.
Sing one.
No, I listen to you sing.
No.
Let's
I'm
just
your
all
backup.
quietly think of our own personal song.
What are you guys thinking of?
I was thinking of a really sad one. I was going to start crying, but it's hard to
I was
when you're
thinking
like
of that.
over there.
Boom, boom, boom.
I
let me
was
hear
thinking
you say,
I was thinking of Maybe I'm Amazed or Baby I'm Amazed. I couldn't remember which.
Maybe, baby.
You know what? I'm mentally showing you a finger right now. So. I would
Or
like
under
to
the
thank
table.
the Girl Scout Troop 5896132. What's it?
52812.
52831-763. That's their, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for your help today.
Thank you
We're,
very much.
hopefully this gets you your
Bad.
badge or pin.
Pen.
Is there a terrible television badge?
Badge.
Yes, because they're getting 3 of them
They're
each.
gonna earn it. Oh my!
They're earning that badge. They're earning it the hard way.
Pictures are gonna be on it.
That's
They've
right.
earned
That's
it
right.
so well.
So, actually, are they here? Can we
we-
have a shot with
Come
them
on,
in here?
girls.
Come on in.
Ooh. Roll right in.
So, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Studying.
Starting on this end.
All right, I'm awkwardly crouching.
That's her name, awkwardly crouching. Nice to
You
meet
know what?
you.
You're probably gonna have to give your microphone to them so that everybody can hear them.
All right. My name's Michaela, and I am Bamba's daughter. My after school I can't talk today. Here you
Okay.
go. I am Sophie. I'm also Bamba's daughter.
And I'm Stephanie. I'm Kayla and Sophie's friend.
Nice to meet you guys.
Not Bamba's daughter.
Igualmente.
So thank you for your help, you
Means
guys.
as well.
You got any
Thank you
closing
very
words for us as we leave?
Stay thirsty.
Okay.
It's all in the wheels. I've been watching this for
That's good. It's all in the wheels.
It's all in the wheels. I got one.
Better one.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to
superhero. We can't talk about it.
Oh.
Captain Roller Skate throws his mighty.
Captain Roller Skate.
When
Okay, you got anything, stuff?
yeah.
Okay, well then why am I holding it over my head like that? All right. Thank you for watching this week. We're off constantly.
Goodbye now.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.